This is episode 35 of my weekly diary, and in this one there is a dev game, so I hope you enjoy. So here are my few failed attempts and my actually getting it. So this height goes up to my waist, and the first two times I was trying it, I hit the same leg in the exact same spot twice, and those things are not soft. But in the end, I finally managed to get it, which I was really happy about. So this one's going to be slightly different, because normally I wait till the end of the week to try and merge different ones together. So normally it's like Tuesday and Thursday because they're both school days. However, I'm doing it on Wednesday straight after my game, so I'll be doing it now instead. So starting with Monday, it was my typical Monday where I basically followed the same schedule that I use for the last, I think it's like 5 weeks that I've been using it for, which is skills in the morning. Then, surprisingly actually, we haven't done, I think it's like the analysis in a few weeks, but we finally did it on Monday. So that was kind of going through different parts of the Henley game, and one of my things was pulled up because I was going behind people when going to go for a tackle. So considering it was the entire game, it's not too bad, but still something annoying that I've picked up on from doing a lot of protective tackling. So I might need to work on that for when I get higher up, hopefully. Then we had attack and defence drills. It was going to be more contact, however, as we had a game on Wednesday, I don't think he wanted any more people getting injured, because quite recently, quite a few people have been getting hurt and unable to play. So we didn't do any contact in there other than like hit shoulders against bags or like running into someone holding a tackle pad. So it was like nothing without protection with it. So that was kind of my Monday. And then we did something at the end which I got kind of confused on, only because my coach told me I wouldn't be doing it because I had done training. But at the time he didn't realise because we have to fill out a form. At the time he didn't realise that it was just gym. And I told him that it was only gym, and he was like, okay, you can do conditioning then. And it was more of like a competition conditioning, which obviously I don't mind. So we're in a group of 4. 2 people had to put a bag on their shoulder, so it's quite a big tackle bag, put it on their shoulder, run to a line, run back, while the other 2 are doing down up, tackle the bag, throw it over your shoulder, which is also really hard when it's wet and you can't actually get a grip on the bag. So that was fun, but yeah, that was kind of just my entire Monday. Gym was a full body one, as I had a game today. And then Tuesday was just a long day at school. Nothing really interesting happened. The only annoying thing is, I thought I'd be doing the 40-minute coaching video like soon, because that's what I thought. But then they pushed it back to, I think it's like April or something. So I did not know that. But I still got all like the punching, all the boxing gloves and everything like that. But I'm just going to leave it here until I need it, because it doesn't take up too much space and it sits on a chair that I don't actually use it. So I'm not too bothered about that. But yeah, so that was mine, and then I'll do a separate video for today's game. So I hope you carry on watching. So hoping the audio works, because it cut out my last 4 videos, so I'm hoping it doesn't do that again. But this was my game against Samuel Whitbread, or Whitbread, I don't really know their name correctly. They are attached to Oakland, and this was such a good game as we won 61-0, and my granddad and dad both came to watch, which was quite far for them, so it was really nice to see that. I managed to score a try, had a few nice runs and a few save try and tackles, but this was my first game from Oxford that my granddad has watched, so that was really nice as well. So I'm going to do a quick talking video about my game on Wednesday. So for that, it was against Samuel Whitbread, I think they're called. I don't know the exact name. But they are a sixth form that are attached to a different college called Oaklands. And I'm pretty sure that is right. Anyway, we went against them. The final score was, I think it was 61-0 to us, which is always lovely news. I actually managed to score a try, which is great because it's been absolutely ages since I've done that. I think I was the only forward who didn't get taken off the entire game, so I played full game. Overall, it was a really good game from us. We were intimidating them by running straight at them. A lot of drop balls happened, and that's kind of how the game went. They had the ball, we ran straight at them, they did like a dodgy pass, or we ended up just tackling them, and then we'd either steal the ball or we'd take it from that. And that's actually how I scored my try, because we pushed up, scared them, they dropped the ball, and they were on their own try line, and I managed to get there before one of their team did, and I just placed it down. So that was quite a nice little try. I also had a few try-saving tackles, which is lucky because 61-0 sounds better than practically any other score, obviously, unless the 61 is higher. But they didn't give up, because normally you can back out if it's like a 50-point difference. So it's kind of like a good on them. And yeah, no, I'm a bit tired now, still thinking about it. Definitely felt like quite a long game, and I was moving positions like crazy because I kept getting alternated between hooker and prop, which obviously I don't mind. But by the end, someone got injured and from their front row, so it was uncontested scrums from that point on, which I didn't like. But it was funny seeing second rows, or 8, go as props to kind of fill in. I had that a few times, as they didn't really know what they were doing. But as it was uncontested, it didn't really matter. But it was still quite a fun game to kind of go through, and I'm still happy about the try. So this is talking about Thursday, and now I absolutely hate filming in landscape because I never know whether to look at myself or the camera. I'm going to pick camera. Okay, so in this one, I actually ended up leaving as well on Thursday, and the reason for this is I'm not in sevens, and so they only had 7 training on Friday, so I got to go home early, which was very nice. So straight after school, which was focused mostly on coursework and different things like that. I also have to do a 10-15 minute presentation with another person, so we're going through that as well.